Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Phil Hughes is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
The afternoon for
Stepping
Detroit.
in, Lou Whitaker. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of the series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Tigers are challenging the
All right, we'll
previous
take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter
now to the
safe.
plate, Kirk Gibson. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he misses 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. He's running towards second. Hit back up the middle. And a rather easy first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
The 0-2 on its way from Hughes.
Ball.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Will Bryant.
At the plate, Will Bryant. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch coming now from Hughes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco has got it, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Anibal Sanchez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing he got tagged with a loss, and he gave up 5 earned runs. Something that he was not proud of and was not happy about. Let's see how he responds if he throws the ball in the corner or if he continues to challenge hitters in this game.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Again, a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Standing in, Joe Mauer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Liner toward right center. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit.
Well, there's a 2-out single, but a 3-hitter. Now he can steal the base. There's a lot of things he can do. And most importantly, he gets that 4-hitter.
Stepping in now, Kirby Puckett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle right now.
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. One left for Minnesota. Still no score. Here's the switch-hitting Victor Martinez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Tell you, man, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
In now, Al Kaline, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Oh. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. I'm hanging there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Nick Castellanos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Past history with Phil Hughes. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries.
Hey.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Batting 8th, catcher Lance Parrish.
So stepping in, Lance Parrish. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Batting 9th.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work out.
Stepping in, Alan Trammell. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Tapper right back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Lou Whitaker. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rosario sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Second and third, 2 away. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Here's Brian Dozier now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
The second baseman, number 2.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. And that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. 2 for 10. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Full count.
And good
3
patience
balls,
to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Digging in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him. Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
That's a ball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Striding in once again
for the Tigers,
Gibson.
center
0 for
fielder.
1 for him here in this one.
Gibson.
Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Kepler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The left fielder, number 33.
Digging in for his second at bat, Will Bryant. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Play 12. 1-2's the count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Victor Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He was breezing through the inning. He gets a hit batsman, and then that single right there. All of a sudden, this is how quick it goes away from it. He finds himself in trouble instead of getting out of the inning quick.
Into the box, Al Kaline, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Sano is there for it, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Into the box now, Bernardo Cordova. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first.
That's an out.
What a play.
The center fielder, number
Here's Byron
25.
Buxton now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter,
Ready
number
now,
11,
Jorge Polanco.
shortstop.
He was a strikeout victim in his first
Polanco.
try. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's
First
another
baseman,
single.
number
Now they're first
7.
and second with 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
So here's Joe Mauer. There's one on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
The designated
Ready
hitter,
for another
number
chance.
34,
Kirby Puckett.
Kirby
2 on, 2 out
Puckett.
for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit at 3rd. Castellanos has it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Back now with Harold Reynolds and Dan
Leading off for the
Plesac, Matt
Tigers,
Vasgersian, as
third
it'll be
baseman,
Nick Castellanos
Nick
to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 13, Lance
Stepping in
Parrish.
and ready for another shot, Lance Parrish. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
now batting.
Digging in,
Shortstop.
Alan Trammell
Alan
comes into
Trammell.
this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
No
He
ball.
has been
2
aggressive
strikes.
in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Hughes look. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's
Leading
0
off
for
the
1
fourth
thus
for the
far.
Twins, second baseman, number
High
2.
in the air. Sanchez just to the left of the mound. 1 down.
Up
Hey,
next for the
every
Twins,
pitcher loves to get quick
third
outs, right?
baseman,
How about that?
Miguel
1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up
Sano.
to start the inning.
Miguel Sano
no.
comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April.
batting.
Maybe that's why, because
Right
he's using the
fielder,
whole entire
Max
ballpark, the whole field.
Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off
Lou
for Detroit,
Whitaker. He's singled
second
in 2
baseman,
trips to the plate thus
Lou
far.
Whitaker.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out
Now
number
batting,
1.
Center fielder.
Ready once
Kirk
again. Kirk
Gibson.
Gibson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. That's why he's having such great success.
0-2.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Popped up, calling for it, Polanco, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 24.
First
Miguel
baseman
Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for
He'll
the
lead
Twins,
things off here in this
left
one-run
fielder,
contest.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A
No
swing and a
ball.
miss.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Trammell comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The catcher, number 00.
Standing in, Bernardo Cordova. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2-0. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Digging in once again, Will Bryant. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready for another shot now. Al Kaline. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this, so I don't know what he's looking for something harder probably.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball. Just didn't get it up there enough.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Joe Mauer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Kaline will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Designated hitter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Kirby Puckett. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gibson racing back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. back-to-back homers, doing it
Now
in
batting,
style.
third baseman, Miguel
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Here's Miguel Sano as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Ball.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes
2-2.
and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Max Kepler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2
Up
hits
next
for him
for
on the
Minnesota.
afternoon. And you
Left
can see
fielder,
right there, he currently
Eddie
holds the top spot in that
Rosario.
category on this Minnesota ball club. Now here comes the Tigers
attention,
skipper up
please.
out of the dugout on his
Now
way to the
pitching for
mound.
Detroit,
And it appears
number
that'll be all
27,
for Anibal Sanchez.
Frank
Tanner is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be
No
difficult for a
strike.
pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the
Right.
toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. In there. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Line to the right side. In there. A base hit. Digging in.
The
Bernardo
catcher, number
Cordova.
00.
3 across so far in the
Bernardo
inning, and another
Cordova.
2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this
Ball.
inning's really starting to
1-0.
get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
A high fastball is in there. 3 runs already home here.
Ball.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Here's one that misses
3 balls,
inside, and the
2 strikes.
counts run full now. 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already
That's a
on,
foul ball.
you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of the bat.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he
Yes.
strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So, welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now
Hitting
at our
out for the
game
Tigers,
summary through the first
third
6 innings
baseman,
of play. Now
Nick
some action out in the
Castellanos.
Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3
The
put out
catcher,
for out number
13,
1.
Lance
Striding
Parrish.
in once again, Lance Parrish. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Tried to go back-to-back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the
batter,
first
number
one.
3.
Didn't look good. I would have came back with
Shortstop,
the slider, too.
Alan
He made a great
Trammell.
adjustment and got the base hit, though.
Your
Ron
attention, Attention, please.
Leffler will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Ron Leffler.
Into the box now, Alan Trammell, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
He's in there.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
The 1-2 from Hughes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hughes ready with the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Lou Whitaker.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. They still trail it. Ron Leffler will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. James McCann is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 34, James.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. On his way to second is Buxton. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kaline is in pursuit. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
First baseman, number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Kirby Puckett will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Wilcox takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one digging in to try it again. Kirk Gibson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
11. 1 ball, 1
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ball.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind, they have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Ready for another chance? Will Bryant. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Cordova. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1, here it comes.
No.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
That misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Kaline has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. In now, Eddie Rosario. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Glenn Perkins comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Al Kaline. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One and one. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3 balls,
Full
2 strikes.
count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Polanco over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in now, Nick
Castellanos.
Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone.
Playing
Maybe
2
you get a
balls,
guy
2
to
strikes.
offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The catcher, number 34.
At the plate, James McCann. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-1.
And the victory would be for Phil Hughes if the score holds where it is. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Phil Hughes earns the win, his second. Glenn Perkins